Impact Wrestling.
Is one way to do it the right way.
Trinity.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Orlando, Florida, the Knockouts World Champion, Trinity!
This Sunday, live on Impact Plus Fight TV and YouTube for Ultimate Insiders in Toronto, Trinity will be defending her Knockouts World Championship against Deonna Purrazzo at Emergence. Tonight, here in Chicago, it's Trinity looking to duplicate the performance of Purrazzo last week as the Virtuosa submitted Kylan King.
Oh, man.
Purrazzo sending a message to Trinity. That message being, remember, nobody beats the Virtuosa twice. Now Trinity looking to respond in kind with a singles win here on Access TV of her own.
Trinity, the first person to ever make Deonna Purrazzo tap out here in Impact Wrestling. That was back at Slammiversary when Trinity took the title from the Virtuosa.
Oh, man.
Her opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Jody Threat!
Meanwhile, this
Jody Threat.
Easy for Trinity because Jody Threat is the wild child. She can really be explosive inside the ring.
Yeah, Trinity certainly just a few days ahead of Emergence. Not taking anything lightly, not taking it easy. Giving herself one hell of a challenge here in Jody Threat.
And Trinity welcoming the challenge of Jody Threat, who is on quite the tear here in Impact Wrestling. Recently challenged for the Knockouts World Championship when Deonna Purrazzo put out an open challenge for the title. Trinity's now holding. That was just days before Slammiversary.
Here we go, Trinity and Jody Threat here on Impact Wrestling.
Big night of action. The Knockouts World Champion kicking us off later on tonight. The Impact World Champion Alex Shelley will be defending his championship once again after withstanding Hiroshi Tanahashi this past weekend at Multiverse United. This evening, Shelley defends his title against Brian Myers. Everyone else involved in the 8-man match in Emergence is banned from ringside. The same stipulation goes for this match also tonight. Chris Sabin goes one-on-one with the man who will finally debut here in Impact Wrestling, Samurai Del Sol. Plus, ABC
Samurai Del Sol.
their chance at some revenge against the Good Hands. And also tonight, Diener with Khan the Design. Diener faces Laredo Kid.
Oh, shit.
Action here in the Impact Zone and kicking it off with incredible knockout action.
Oh.
Featuring the world champion herself, Trinity, who's
Ooh.
building some momentum.
Off the split, and Jody
Two.
Threat able to stay in this match. And now Threat and Trinity a standoff. What is it going to take for Trinity to score another victory against Purrazzo? And hell, could she submit Deonna Purrazzo again come Emergence?
I mean, if you ask Trinity, she certainly thinks she can. She has the confidence to do it. She's done it once, but I got to agree. The Virtuosa.
Oh, goddamn.
And Trinity went hard into the top turnbuckle there, courtesy of Jody Threat.
Oh.
Trinity really thrown off there after that situation in the corner. Now is going to be even more discombobulated after Threat.
And that's where Jody Threat tends to shine here in those chaotic situations.
Cover, hook to the leg, and a kick out
Two.
by Trinity.
And especially after the victory that Deonna Purrazzo had last week, now heading into Emergence with a lot of momentum. A potential loss here for Trinity could be devastating just days ahead of that huge Knockouts World title defense.
And completely agree, and in my opinion, Purrazzo was fighting with a little extra edge last week. We saw her roll out a different submission in the Koji clutch. She's used it in the past, but still don't see it too often from her. She was tenacious last week against King.
I mean, hell, no fury like a Virtuosa scorned. And that's exactly what she feels like happened at Slammiversary in that
Oh.
loss for the Knockouts World title. She will do everything and be her best.
Oh, goddamn.
Best in order to get it back.
And down goes Trinity. And here's a reality that I'm sure has crossed the mind of Trinity. She captured the championship at Slammiversary. She captured her proof that going out on her own, betting on herself was worth it. But
Oh.
imagine if she loses the championship in her first defense at Emergence.
I've said it about numerous champions here. It's one thing to chase,
No.
to scratch, to claw, and get to that mountaintop. It's a whole nother thing standing atop
Goddamn.
and defending at every coming for your championship. It takes a lot more guts, a lot more fortitude to stay there.
Now Trinity's got some momentum built up in this matchup off the top. Threat able to duck underneath.
God damn.
There's that explosion I was talking about.
Chaos incarnate in Jody Threat here. Buys herself some breathing room with the Knockouts World Champion.
Great test for Trinity days before Emergence in Toronto. Well, now Threat, look where Trinity is. Threat loves this. Loves to go for the double knee.
Oh,
In
shit.
that position.
And then following up here, looking for that German suplex. Trinity holding on tight.
Trinity did her homework, holding on to the ropes. Oh! back
Oh.
elbow.
Great shot there from Trinity, but look out!
God damn.
The driver there by Threat and a kick
Two.
out by Trinity.
Oh, man.
Executed there by Jody Threat, putting the champ on her back, but Trinity staying in this one.
With Threat giving the champion everything she can handle, but you and I have become very familiar with the resilience of Trinity over the years.
Has put a lot of work, put a lot of time and effort into everything she does, physically, mentally.
Hold on, it's going for the pop.
Oh.
Man went face first into the canvas instead.
What a counter!
Cover. Oh, what a kick.
Two.
by
That was
Threat.
close, though. That was close.
And much like Deonna Purrazzo last week, showing a lot of
That was close.
versatility, bringing everything out of the toolbox. Trinity continuing here, doing much of the same with Jody Threat.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait.
There's the cover. Cover by Threat.
Two.
Great counter there. Threat trying to answer Trinity. Could be looking for the pop shove it again. No, denied again.
Oh.
Trinity used that move to success weeks ago and uses it
Holy
again
shit.
tonight to beat Threat.
Trinity wins.
Here's your winner, Trinity.
Oh, man.
Trinity celebrates and gets the victory tonight in Chicago. And look who's watching backstage. Deonna Purrazzo, much like
Deonna
Trinity,
Purrazzo.
riding the Virtuosa last week as Purrazzo defeated Kylan King, champion and challenger at Emergence, keeping tabs on
Oh,
each
man.
other. Who will walk out of Toronto with a Knockouts World title this Sunday?